এইবার
Dear student, the student of class 8, today I am going to take the class. Today's content is the change of voice. You all know that voice is a very important part of English language. Without the knowledge of voice, you cannot have good command over English language. For this reason, you all have to learn it very carefully and attentively. So, now, at first I am going to tell you the definition of voice. When any work is done by the subject is called voice. Now I am going to tell it again. Please listen to me. When any work is done by a subject is called voice. Voice is of two kinds. Now I am going to write down it on the whiteboard and I ask you all to write it carefully. Number 1, active voice. Number 2, passive voice. So, you have to know what is active voice. You have to know the definition of active voice. Now write down the definition what is active voice. Please write down on your exercise book. That is active voice. When the object is given priority in the sentence is called active voice. Now I am going to tell it again. When object is given priority. When object is given priority in the sentence, this time it is called passive voice. Now I am going to tell it again. Active voice. When subject is given priority. When subject is given priority is called active voice. And when the object is given priority in the sentence is called passive voice. Now I will show you how to make it passive voice from active voice, and I hope that you must be able how to make it passive voice from active voice. Now please listen to me. At first, I am going to write the structure of present indefinite tense. That is, if the sentence is present indefinite tense, the structure of passive voice will be written in this way. That is, object के subject plus am is are. Present indefinite tense. Write down your exercise book. Present indefinite tense. Object के subject. Then you have to write am is are plus v3 অর্থাৎ past participle form. Past participle form of verb. Verb is past participle form. At first you will have to write down object ke subject, then you have to write down am is are, then you have to write V3 or past participle form plus additional word if it is found in the sentence, then you will have to write down additional sentence if it is found in the sentence. Otirikto plus by plus subject must be turned into object. Subject must be turned into object. Subject ke object korte hobe. It will be very easy to you if I give you an example. That is, he plays football every day. He plays football every day. Dear student, please look at the whiteboard and observe the sentence. He plays football every day. This sentence has been given in present indefinite tense. What is because? You all know the structure of present indefinite tense. That subject plus V1 plus object or extension. Now I am going to tell the structure again. Subject, verb present form plus object plus extension. So I can see that in the sentence subject is he and verb is plays and object is football, and every day is additional word in this sentence. To make it passive voice, at first you have to find out which one is object in this sentence. We have to know that football is the object of the sentence. For this reason, this object will be given place in the first position, and this will be this object will be subject, that is football. Football, according to the structure given on the whiteboard, after making object into subject, then you will have to write M is according to subject. Now football is played. Football is played. Then you will have to write additional word, that is every day. Football is played every day. Why? Then you will have to turn subject into object. Him. Now you can easily understand that I have made the sentence into passive sentence from active voice. He plays football. Now I am going to give the another example of it. Then it will be very easy to you to understand. That is, he learns. He teaches English. He teaches English. He teaches English. This is also present indefinite tense because subject and verb present form has been found in this sentence. For this reason, this is present indefinite tense, and you have been given the rules of making passive voice from active voice. According to the rules given by me in this sentence, he is subject, this is finite verb or principal verb, and English is object. And you know that object must be turned into subject. English is taught. T-A-U-H-T. English is taught by him. There is no additional word in this sentence. So now I am going to give the another example of present indefinite tense. That is, he teaches us English. He teaches us English. সে আমাদেরকে ইংরেজি পড়ায়। In this sentence we can see that there are two objects in this sentence. One is direct object and another is a indirect object. Us is indirect object and English is direct object. For this reason, anyone can be turned into subject. So I ask you, I am going to teach you that us must be subject of this sentence. It is better to make indirect object to subject. It is better, but you know that any object can be turned into a subject. So it will be very good if you make a subject from indirect object. You know that us is indirect object and English is a direct object. So we can do it in this way that us, what is the subject of us? We are dot English. We are dot English. We are taught English by E. The second object will be written after the past participle form of verb. This is called second object. Now I am going to another tense, that is present continuous tense. In how to make it passive voice from present continuous tense. You all know that the structure of present continuous tense, that is subject plus image r plus verb plus ing plus object or extension. This is the structure of present continuous tense. So I am going to show you how to make it passive voice from present continuous tense. At first I am going to give you the structure of passive voice of present continuous tense. That means object के subject plus am being is being are being am being is being are being am being is being are being plus v3 or past participle form. Past participle form of verb plus additional word if it is found in the sentence. If seen plus by plus subject will be object. Subject will be object. This is the way of making passive voice from active voice of present continuous tense. Now it will be very easy to you if I give an example. that will be very clear to you. That is catching fish in the river. Is catching fish in the river. This is present continuous tense because we can see that there is subject in the sentence and am is other used and ing added verb, that is catching, and fish is object in the sentence and in the river is additional word. So I am going to make it passive according to the structure given on the whiteboard. In this sentence, to find out object. How to find out object? If you ask the verb ki or kake, in this way you can easily find out the object. He is catching fish in the river. সে নদীতে মাছ ধরিতেছে। কি ধরিতেছে? Fish. For this reason, fish has been used in this sentence as object, and you have to make it subject. Fish is being caught. C-A-U-G-H, caught. Fish is being caught, and you have to write the additional word given in the sentence, that is in the river. You have to write it after past participle form of verb. The additional word will be written after past participle form of verb in the river. Fish is being caught in the river by him. This has been turned into passive voice from active voice and it is present continuous tense. Now I am going to give another example of it. Then it will be very easy to you and it will be very clear to you all. That is, they are cutting paddy in the field. They are cutting paddy in the field. This is also the example of present continuous tense, and now I am going to make it passive, and we can see that they are cutting paddy. What they are cutting? You can ask in this way. What they are cutting? Paddy. For this reason, paddy is the object in the sentence, and you will have to make it subject of passive voice. That is paddy. Paddy is being cut in the field. By subject will be turned into object, that is there. Now, paddy is being cut in the field by them. তাদের দ্বারা মাঠে ধান কাটা হচ্ছে. So now I am going to give some more rules that will be very essential to learn to all you. That is subject form, objective form. Dear student, today time being limited, I cannot advance forward. So the next class it will be given the rules that I am going to give you. The next class I will discuss it, and if you take my class, you can get chance to write it and to learn it. So thank you all. This was today.